Hello, hello, hello. Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings. I am Doris Spencer Shackleford. I am Doris Speaks Life. And welcome to Doris Speaks Life. Okay. Life is living in full engagement. And I am speaking life into your journey. So today I wanted to talk about I am having a masterclass. And if you are following, I have been promoting my masterclass, which the registration is now open, and you can register now to be a part of the masterclass, which will take place September the 23rd. And in order to get all of that information, it will be September the 23rd at 3 p.m. And that is Central Standard Time. Link is in my About page. So you definitely have to go there and get that information. Hey, everybody, I know it's been a long time since you've seen me here. And I haven't been live on here in a very long time, which I am kind of excited about being here right now because I have been so busy and I have been speaking. I have authored a book. Y'all can see that right there, right? Y'all see that? That's the refocus, refuel, and rebuild. So I'm going to bring out the book right now. If you just bear with me. Yeah. You can purchase your book via my link /Doris Speaks Life LLC. You can purchase it from, it'll be shipped out as well. Okay. Buy now button. Okay. Refocus is The re-up is a devotional. Is 24 Other Women. It's an anthology that I am a part of. It's about 24 other women who experience the manifestations of God post-pandemic. So we share our stories of, in fact, why am I doing this? I could just read the synopsis, give you some updates on the re-up. I know you've seen it in my community, on my community board, but I want to turn compilation of devotional experiences shared by 24 women who have witnessed the post-pandemic manifestation of God's promises. As the world faced the unexpected challenges brought by the global pandemic, these women confronted the mental, physical, daunting circumstances. They found the strength to fight against the depressive, against an external enemy, but an internal one. In faith as daughters of promise. If you have found yourself struggling to find a breakthrough after the pandemic, this book will provide the reset you need to refocus, refuel, and rebuild your life, business, ministry, but also about the power of each woman's pivot. It's time for you to re-up and reclaim above any challenges that come your way. I am so grateful to God for being a part of this project. And I have multiple projects that I've been a part of, everyone, and I have not been here on my own personal channel. I've been promoting everything else. So if you do not know, I have been working on a podcast. I have my own podcast streaming platforms, and I also have been working on the Hey Sis You Good podcast. It airs here on YouTube. You can look that up, and you'll find it here. It's called Hey Sis You Good podcast, and you can find it here, right here, and also it has an Instagram page. My podcast, the Healing Hour Pod. So I wanted to share that with you, all of the good things that have been going on with me. So the masterclass. Let's talk about the masterclass for advertising. Yeah. I don't know. Should I use them? I am so happy. My glasses is giving a reflection, and I don't like that. I am so happy to share with you that I have created and curated. What's this self-talk? Self-talk is your inner dialogue. And it's the way you speak to yourself. And how you speak to yourself is the way you show up on this planet. You measured by the way, can be measured on how your inner dialogue is. And that can be simply put as, are you holding yourself back internally? your inner man, your physical world. You want to be someone who can command a room. I'm telling you right now, my masterclass is for you. If you're someone who is at this point where you're like, I have a business, I'm an entrepreneur, connect with anyone and talk to anyone to promote my business, this masterclass is for you. Of abuse, which has shut down your voice to whereas you're not speaking as impactful as you would like, or strongly as you would like, or to command, to even voice your opinion about something. This masterclass is for you. Now I have a few questions. If you've been joining me on Facebook, I've been going through a Q&A of the masterclass Q&A and answering some questions from potential attendees who have been who have submitted their questions. Excuse me for saying all these us. I need to take a breath. Hold on one second. Let me take a sip. I need a coaster. A rush to get this live. So in other words, I have to get this information across to you. What you're going to gain from the Empowering Your Self-Talk Masterclass to unleash and release your fullest personal potential for personal success. You're going to gain gems, you're going to gain tools, and you're going to get that will help you to take actionable steps to become more impactful and more engaging in conversations if you're a professional or just an everyday person, that when you're at work you want to be considered as someone who is more communicative. You can communicate a little bit better with others. This masterclass is for you. Let's say that you want to be promoted. You want to go up for a promotion, but in order to go up for a promotion, you're going to have to speak. But deep down inside, your inner dialogue and your self-talk is telling you you're not going to be able to do it. I'm telling you right now, take this masterclass. Have I not mentioned it is a free masterclass? Yes, it's a free masterclass. To pay any money. All of that is on me. So you're basically getting, you're an expert, and you're getting a motivational speaker to teach you how to become more successful with your inner dialogue so that you can release and unleash your personal more than what you could ever imagine. And then it's free for you. The only things that you have to do is pay attention and come prepared with your notebook and your pen. And of course, turn on your cameras, honey, because I want to see you. I want to see your face in the place. And we're going to be doing some Q&A at the end. So you'll be able to ask me some questions and I'll be able to answer those questions for you. We're doing Q&A today about the masterclass, which I have a lot of them. I don't know, the camera not going to show y'all, but there's a few questions here. Now, I'm going, because people here may not follow me on social media, such as Facebook and Instagram. So I wanted to do that here. Also, I think I want to do a life coaching session. I now use life coaching cards I want to pull a life coaching card. I want to start. I haven't been talking much and communicating with you. I know you see me sometimes and I have those little moments where I go live on I submit some questions. I'll be talking to you, but these are life coaching cards, and it came across, so that means I need to do it. And I know I said I'm going to be talking about the masterclass. This is a life coaching. These are intuitive life, and I'm going to do that next. So You see, I'm taking my time. A lot of times we don't do that. And I felt it needed for me to slow down. And now I'm here. So I want to be a little bit more relaxed. I'm still all dolled up from it. But I wanted to share with properly. And a lot of times the reason why we don't communicate as properly as we want to is because, i.e., such as myself, I had to go through the process in my self-talk with my inner dialogue because I was verbally abused as a child from 5.5 to 12.5 on an everyday basis, nonstop. It didn't matter what I did. It didn't matter how I dressed that day. Was basically verbally abused. Now, I wanted to let you know, even though I'm bringing up my past, I want you to know that I have healed from that. And therefore, I am sharing with you that there is no animosity towards anyone from my past that I have experienced this situation with. Okay? So, it's important that we understand that your inner dialogue, let me get a little bit more comfortable. Your inner dialogue is what you say to yourself and how you speak to yourself. Your inner dialogue, your self-talk, how you speak to yourself is exactly how you're going to show up on this planet Earth. Now, you may say, no, that's not true. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. The way you said that in your head is exactly the way you talk to yourself. If you responded to me, no, that's not true. That's what you say to yourself. You get this wonderful idea to create something, and then you tell yourself, that's not true. Nobody's gonna buy that. Honey, ain't nobody gonna buy that. You or don't you? Am I empowering myself? Becoming more successful? Do I turn myself away? Do I tell myself no? Do I deter myself when it comes down to becoming successful with any kind of idea? Or I want a promotion, but I haven't been here long enough, so therefore I'm not going to apply for it. Why? See, that's something that you need to address. Why aren't you going to apply for it? Because you haven't been there long enough? Sometimes it's not seniority that gets the promotion. Sometimes it's skills. And I know a lot of people say, well, seniority, you usually have the skills, but seniority may not have the education. They've been there longer, but doesn't necessarily mean they have the education and the tools and the techniques that are needed in order to be successful at set position. Okay? So I want you to understand that even talk yourself out of going up for a raise, things of that nature, your basically dialogue needs to be healed. It needs to be empowered. It needs to be tweaked. That's the word I want to say. It needs to be what you need in order to cultivate your voice, in order to redirect profound, impactful, empowering, and most of all, commanding way. Okay? This masterclass is definitely for you. Are you a first-time entrepreneur? Oh, you're the first entrepreneur in the family. Now, the hard part is over. The first step, you took the first step. You started the business. Now, how are you going to get revenue in? How are you going to get clientele? How are people going to know about your business? This masterclass is for you. If you have a hard time with just connecting with people, conversing with people, or you want to be able to do those things in networking events, to talk to people about your product, your business, your baby. You notice when it's your baby, you can definitely talk to people about your child. Oh, look what they did today about your baby. But what about your baby? That's your business. This is where the masterclass comes in. You may not have the opportunity to have been taught how or taken any business classes to teach you how to network with people. This masterclass is for you. so that you can network with people and teach them and introduce them to yourself, the business owner, and talk to them about your product. And you're going to learn gems, you're going to get tools, and you're going to you'll know how. This masterclass is definitely for you. Have you been someone who've experienced some type of, I dare not say the A word. So I know that YouTube now is kind of finicky with certain keywords. So if you've experienced some type of trauma, not past life trauma, excuse me, adult trauma, where someone was constantly become accustomed to that replaying in your mind and in your head constantly. So I'm not fine. I have an everyday body. No, you don't. There's no such thing as an everyday body. There's no regular degular type person. Okay. So your inner dialogue needs to be tweaked. You need the masterclass. Okay. How do you register for the masterclass? You're saying? Click the link in I might put it in the description box as well, but it's definitely in my about page. Okay, go to the about page and click my link. It's Linktree/Doris Speaks Life LLC. You can definitely click the link. The registration link is live. I am so excited about it. It will be September the 23rd. That day, many people have registered. Okay. Now, seating is limited. I don't want you to be thinking, oh, I can sign up at any time. Seating is limited till you booked up. I don't want to be up here any much longer than 30 minutes. So we're going to go ahead. I was going to do a Q&A. I'll probably come back and do something later. I want to do a life coaching, pull some life coaching cards. Life coaching cards. These are life coaching cards. I am a life coach. These are life coaching cards to pull on what, some of you are working on some projects. All right. Okay. Creative projects. Yes. All right. What is it? Entrepreneur. I see entrepreneur. So I must be connected with a lot of entrepreneurs and people who are, shooting star. Wow. This is going to be a positive read. So I'm going to pull cards. Okay. Just let 3 cards come on out. These are life coaching cards, everyone. I don't need anybody to be like, oh, she doing it. You're certified master life coach specializing in spiritual transformation. And I think those are 2 cards. And I am, I saw some. So let's get one more, please. Oh, that was 2. Okay. I wasn't planning on that. All right. So some of you need to go out in nature. Some of you don't want to. And some of you need to go out in nature a lot. A lot. This card is healing with nature. Okay? Healing with nature. Healing with nature. These are life coaching cards. Healing with nature. And it says, your soul yearns to be outside in nature, around the healing waters, flowers, and trees. And this is a good time to be outside right now. It's a good time to be outside. Okay, so that is number 35. And I'm going to read what it is. It's time to reconnect with nature, to restore a balanced, calm state. Just by being outside around trees, flowers, bodies of water, you will rejuvenate, clearing out stagnant energies. Some of you have been inside a little too much. If you are feeling confused or disconnected from your inner self, and I've been talking about self-talk, your inner self is your heart to the guidance your soul is trying to convey, healing you deeply to the wisdom of your inner self, releasing stress. That's for those of you who have been in some traumatic situations lately. You need to go out in nature, go for a walk, go to the park, take your babies to the park. While they're at the park, you can sit on a bench, watching them, taking in the sight so much. I'm feeling that intuitively. You're dealing with a whole lot. Go buy some water. Go sit by some water at lunchtime. Okay. Ooh, I guess it was meant for me to come up here this time. See, I wasn't planning on it. And see, I left my hair tied up. Y'all really want me to come on back. I see. Okay. It also assists you with releasing stress. Don't be surprised if new ideas and solutions to your concerns begin to trickle down into your awareness from a lakeshore. Additionally, when this card shows up, it is reminding you, of your deep connection to nature and all that it is. It is reminding you to reconnect. Breathe in the fresh air. Dig your feet into the soil. Run in the rain. That is one of my favorite things to do. Me and my children love to play in the rain. Hug a tree. They've been here for centuries. They can definitely heal us if they give us so that they can live. So nature is here to support you. When you communicate with nature, you are likely receive some very important information. Heed to this than ever before. And here's an intuitive coaching question. How do you feel when you are out in nature? Connected, restored, refreshed? I feel someone needs to be reconnected, the re-up. Reconnect, refuel, connect with nature. Integral part of your daily routine. This is important, y'all. Something is going on. I guess I was supposed to come back. Okay. Well, actually, I was supposed to say, where the heck? Because I pulled 4 cards. So I want to make sure I do this right. Excuse me. Clearing my throat so much. I pulled 4 cards, but I'm going to pull it in. This is general. So the first one is the situation. Situation is you need to heal and reconnect with nature. Okay. Second card, emotional challenge. Okay. The second card is universal flow. Universal flow. It is breathe and smell the road. Didn't I just slow down? I guess that's the reason why I slowed down, because someone needed to hear that. And this is let's are you taking on more than you can handle? Slow down, breathe, and stop to smell the roses. When you rush around trying to get too many things done, it is easy to get burned out. When you are radiating the energy of fear, stress, and busyness, it seems like stress is the undercurrent right here. So maybe that's why I was so anxious when I first come on here. It seems like it's a lot of that energy right now, and I don't operate in that. So that's probably why I was called here to do this. See, I wasn't planning on doing this. As you can see, the caption and the title was, I'm having a masterclass. Apparently not. No, I am having the masterclass. I'm saying apparently not. This is not what I'm here to talk about. So I'm going to probably change that title, or I may not. Let me get a sip of water. I think I lost my spot. Hold on. Slow down and forcing things to work instead of flowing with the universe. It is time to slow down, breathe, and stop to smell the roses. When you rush around trying to get too many things done, it is easy to get burnt out. When you are radiating in the energy of fear, stress, or busyness, you are blocking the flow of receiving all that is for your highest good. The most important thing you can do, didn't I say go sit by a lake? Go sit in the park, go sit by some water or something. Even if you live in a city that just has a bridge, go park somewhere close to it and just look. Not on the bridge. Park somewhere where you can see the water. If you want to create and accomplish things, you have to take time out to play. If you are not playing, not having fun, not living in the moment and in a state of joy, you can easily become disconnected. Disconnection is for yourself. Go have some fun. You've earned it. And when you're done, things seem to move perfectly without effort or strain. Joy is the frequency of creation. If you want to create, you are going to have to take time out to play more than you can handle. Seems like somebody is really stressed. The anxiety is, that's not my energy at all. How can you free up some time so you can enjoy life more? These are some questions you need to ask yourself. Okay. I believe we helping somebody. All right. Now, it's the card for solution. I'm going to let you see it. I'm going to let you see it. The third card is mirror. Let's see. It's mirror. And it's 5 and 6 is 11. So 5 plus 6 is 11. So the number is 56 on the card. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. Ooh, somebody is really dealing with a lot of stuff right now, and they need to slow down. This is that you currently seek are within you. Your outer world and experiences are merely reflections of your inner world. To change your situation, about to say to change your solution, excuse me. I guess this is the solution getting ready to come out. You have to be Inside Out. Yeah. You need to look that movie up, Inside Out. It's about emotions. It teaches children about emotions, but I believe it taught a lot of adults about emotions too. Sad, mad. I remember that one from Home, Inside Out. You know, the Home, when the young lady, he said to her, "You're sad." He said, "I understand. You're sad, mad." Many of us try to change our circumstances by working harder to change our outer world. But true change can only happen when you change the energy you are sending out. If you are in turmoil within, your life will be in turmoil. If you do not like yourself, you will most likely meet a lot of people that do not like you either. If you feel like you are not good enough, I spoke on that, you will most likely know a lot of people who make you feel like you are not good enough. Taking my masterclass will help with that. Register for the masterclass. The link is in the About Within, and you will change your outer world as well. I'm going to keep trying to come out, and I'm going to put it down here so that when we get to the it is easy to feel like everything is happening to you. But if you take a closer look within, you will find that everything that you are creating your external reality. Your reality is a reflection, a product of your thoughts, actions, and beliefs. The masterclass is also going to deal with mindset. So you definitely has to do with a lot of your mindset. Okay. We're addressing this here. Something is going on. YouTube, y'all need me. I haven't been on here lately, but y'all need me. It's okay. You need me. Hey. If you take time to do the inner work that is needed, you will create a mirror of what is happening within you. Okay? The intuitive questions. What challenging situation are currently mirroring back your internal challenges and feelings? Do these reflections resonate with you? Are they revealing and insightful? These are questions you should ask yourself. Each card. So when you get to the end of this, I want you to rewind it back, go back, and listen to each card and what they mean and what I've read. Okay. And then take a take an observation and evaluate. Where am I? Does this resonate with me? Am I right here, right now? Okay. That was in the position of solution. That was the third card. Okay. That's your solution. Oh, this is good. Go out in nature. The situation is you need to heal, reconnect. Okay. And then go within, because something is going on within that some of you are not addressing. We'll go get that together. Card is coaching advice. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Because remember I said I wasn't feeling this. This next card, the fourth card in the fourth position, is the coaching advice, and it is empath. Okay? There we go, empath, and it is the number 51, excuse me, I was reading that backwards. You may be confusing other people's energy with your own, and that is what happened to me when I got here. I was like, oh my goodness, this is not something that I normally do, and we're all, but apparently it was needed. So let's read empath. This card shows it is easy for you to get lost in emotions of others. And I have to be careful with being a spiritual transformation coach, because sometimes I can feel other people's energy. So that is the coaching advice, but it also, you'll find this. Whomever finds this, I'm so grateful that I was able to share this with you. Okay, I wasn't planning on doing this. Holy Spirit, okay. Most High God said this is what needs to be done. And I was going to talk to you about the masterclass. Lost in the emotions of others. You have the amazing gift of compassion. You can energetically walk in other people's shoes. The downside is that it may be difficult to distinguish your energy. I begin to do breath work. It's important that you do that. I don't care who you are, do breath work. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling disconnected, breath work. When you're sitting out at the park by water or whatever, speaking to the trees, hugging the trees, breath work. Breathe in. Exhale. Do that a few times. More than 3, more than 4, 5, 6, even 7 is better. Even if you get up to 10, that's still good. Someone else's. Distinguish your energy from someone else's. If you are not aware of this, you could even take on the energy, emotion, and problems of other people. Somebody is really burdened. That's what I'm getting intuitively. Someone is really burdened and they really need for some reconnection with their highest self. You need to connect with me. You need a description box, and also it's in the on my about page. Okay, so that's linked to a session with me. Yeah, schedule a session. Other people's problems of other people. Everything is made of energy, and you have the ability to read it in a very powerful way. This truly is a gift. At the same time, if this ability is not used correctly, it can feel like a curse. Learn about this gift. Seek guidance. Read books so that you can develop it in a way that it can be used for the highest good of yourself and those around you. For example, if you can neutralize your tendency to absorb others' energy by setting a powerful intention to be aware of this energy, but not take it on. Do energy checks often, asking yourself if this or the people around you. Be willing to let go of all energetic feedback that is not the masterclass as well. Send love to it and then gently release it. You have your own emotional energy that needs your love and attention. Intuitive, so I know this is not my energy because I have all the time in the world. Today, I got time today. I got type coaching questions. In what environment energetically drained? What environment? Think about that. Where is it that you're feeling the most drained? Is it in your home? Is it at work? Is it in your social circle? Is it with family? Is it at the supermarket? Is it where you get your nails done? What is your new intention in regard to your energy field? How can you begin to set some? Hear the questions. Answer the questions below. I would love to hear your answers to these questions. All right, let's go to the last potential outcome, honey. These are my life coaching cards, honey. Woo! Now, in order for you to be an empath, in order for you to be the type of person and, get different people's perspective and, basically live in other people's shoes for momentarily, temporarily for the situation. Old soul. That's what that card says. Old 21. You have lived many lifetimes and gained wisdom beyond your years. Woo! Woo! Sound like my great grandfather, what he used to do. All right. Is the outcome, okay? You are an old soul who have lived many lifetimes and you are starting to remember them. You have wisdom beyond your years. You have experience from a soul's perspective the best. Use this wisdom for the greater good. First of all, if you are an empath and you can feel other people's, in order for you to help, so that you can help someone heal. Let me say that again. In order for you to help, you have to understand how it feels. In order for you to know how it feels, you have to know in order for you to help it heal, you have to know how it feels, right? That you're an old soul, and that's the energy that came up, and that's the card, that's the outcome, then that means you're here to help people, all right? All those, you come heal people on a very deep level without even realizing what you say. This card is asking you to reconnect to the sage within, the healer, the wisdom within. Sage means that kind of thing, okay? You have lifetimes of experiences and wisdom that are beginning to, you'll find that you have something of great value to share with the world. Notice when you are being called to do something new, perhaps something that you have never done before. For some reason, feel for it as if you have done it many times before. This is your sign. This is your sign. Here is your sign. This is your sign, your official calling, that it is time to share your wisdom with the world. Intuitive coaching, is there anything that is holding you back from doing so? Answer these questions below, you guys. Are you feeling called to do something new yet strangely familiar? If so, what? For me, it was doing my life coaching cards here on YouTube. I've never done that before. Okay, now with all of this that has happened and taken place on today, I was just here to talk about the masterclass, but apparently not. Connection is at the bottom of the deck, everyone. Connection. You are very connected to the heavenly realms. Heavenly realms, everyone. I can tell you something right now that is going to I'm gonna do something really, really cool. That was something right. These are the cards I use in my personal sessions, and these cards I'm just gonna get just one. That one wanted to come out. And sun. So we're gonna have some happy times. All of this self, and it's going to reconnect that. You're going to be reconnecting with fortune, wealth. It's changing, and I greatly appreciate you being here. I want to talk about my masterclass, but apparently the Most High God said, one, this is not what I was planning on doing, but this is my life coaching, intuitive life coaching cards that I use for my clients when they ask for this type of service. And this is a session with me. Get this going. I appreciate you all today. And my puppy is now ready to go for a walk. So I'm going to have to, she's not the only one. So I'm gonna have to end this out on a positive note. Dear Heavenly, that you send a resounding prayer of God. I ask that you send it to them, God. In Yeshua's name, I pray. Amen and amen. I love you all so very much. Smooches, everyone. This is not what I was planning on doing. I was planning on talking to you about my masterclass. Did you take my slipper? I think you did. I love you all so very much. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And don't forget to connect with me. Description box below, or you can click it in the about page. I love you all so very much. Smooches, God loves you, and so do I.